what I did on the Lovable. So I uploaded the Excel, gave loads of instructions, and I created actually a web app. Based on this web app, on the left-hand side, you can choose your car, your model, the retail price, and then you input the duration, the annual kilometers, the επιτόκιο of χρηματοδότηση, which is actually the rate that it costs for the leasing company, the loan cost if they buy a car, so the annual rate, as they usually don't buy in cash, they lend money, they borrow money to buy the cars, so that comes with a rate. That's also here. Here we can see the cost of money because of the inflation. We need to calculate that in the monthly fees. Here you've got the margin that the leasing company wants to have. If you click here, you can enter an amount for the advance payment. If you click here, you can have the buyback price, if there is a buyback price, obviously. That's why there's a switcher. If there's full service, here it's also switch, and then you pick the insurance you want, and it's pulling the rate. And here you've got other operational fees if you had, or overhead costs, whatever. So that's all the app does. It's amazing. It's pulling all the data from the Excel sheet. So it's very important that we structure the Excel sheet with all the information. So it's very clear that it can read the formulas. And on the right-hand side of this app, you can see what I showed you in the Excel. So you've got the total cost for the leasing company to get the car, including the loans and the annual rates and everything. That's the residual value here that you've got. That's the monthly fees based on which you have as a base in order to apply your margin and see how much you need to lease the car on a monthly basis. Here you've got an automatic calculation of the different durations, 24 months, 36, 48, 60. And you've got a comparison here as well below that of its duration. This is the cost analysis for the guy who does the pricing to see what the picture looks like. And while scrolling down, you have the competitor prices. Here we don't have an equivalent car to compare from the data that we had. So it's pulling the cheapest prices for same kind of category cars. So same category, it's pulling the most competitive prices. It makes a comparison to see if the price we'll calculate it on the left is more expensive and by how. Same thing would be if it was cheaper and by how much cheaper. And then it does a comparison here. And then you've got the price optimization piece. What's my strategy? Cheaper, same price, or more expensive than competitor X? Based on which car I'm comparing myself against, and what's the difference in price I want to have versus the competitor that I chose and this car. And then I see the impact of my decision if I want to match or go for the strategy or not. So that's the idea.